about this particular topic. This industry is in high demand. What am I talking about? Box trucks. That's right. So I broke it down for this particular episode, 3 questions that I'm always being asked. Welcome to another episode of Jarvis Hills Projected. I'm excited about this episode because I get a lot of questions about this particular topic. This industry is in high demand. What am I talking about? Box trucks. That's right. So I broke it down for this particular episode, 3 questions that I'm always being asked. What type of equipment should I purchase? Where do you find your box truck? And how do you finance them? Before I get started, do me a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. All right, let's get to it. First question. What type of box truck should I purchase? Now, I have 4 different box trucks. And the ones that I recommend, and you can go and purchase any particular model that you like, but I recommend Hino and International for the box trucks. I have had little maintenance issues with those particular brands. Other ones, Freightliner, I've had a lot more issues with that particular one, but Hino and your International for the box trucks, I've had little to minimal issues with those particular models. Now, I purchased a 24-foot box truck. I had a lot of issues when it came to picking up particular loads for Amazon and different brokers. Amazon actually requires you to have a 26-footer. You can get by for a period of time using the 24-footer with Amazon, but once you're caught and you go to pick up a load that you don't have the size for it, they will start to not let you get more loads through their site. Even brokers, once you go to pick up a load at a warehouse and you don't have the right size and equipment, some brokers will start to put you on a list. They will not call you back. So I recommend you start off with a 26-foot box truck with the lift gate. Again, make sure I say it again because this is a mistake that I made. Start off with a 26-foot box truck with a lift gate. Also, make sure that your box truck, and when you go, and I'm gonna tell you the places where I finance my trucks or purchase my trucks from, make sure you tell them, hey, I want a 26,000 gross vehicle weight or less. What does that mean? It's non-CDL qualified. So you can go and hire a driver on day one that has little to minimal experience. They don't have to have a CDL, okay? Obviously, you still want to train them, but for the conversation of getting your box truck and what size and specs to get a 26-foot box truck with the lift gate, 26,000 gross vehicle weight or less. That means it's non-CDL qualified, okay? Also, when it comes to color, I recommend you getting a straight plain white box truck. The reason being is because Amazon requires mainly that you have a white plain box truck. Even some brokers like to have a clean white box truck. You can get away with having a color, a red, yellow, or black box truck. But again, I recommend for just easement of the business and not having these different brokers question your color of your truck, just get a white box truck. All right, so let's see. The next question I'm always getting is, where do you purchase your box trucks? Excuse me. Where do you purchase your box trucks? The first place where I purchased my first truck is from Penske. That's right, the rental car place. They have trucks all over the states. I'm here based out of Texas. They have different hubs where you can go and look at your trucks. But what you do, you go online to Penske.com and you can search their inventory. Once you locate a truck that you like, you have to submit an application online. And here's what I didn't like about the process. They'll have an initial call with you and tell you, okay, this is where the vehicle is located. You can go check it out. But then you have to go through the application process, and then they work through email. You cannot pick up the phone and call someone directly. It's all via email. Now, that's my preference. I like to have that contact to be able to pick up the phone with someone and say, hey, where am I at with the process? Because I want to be updated versus sending the email asking for an update and not hearing back a day or 2 or maybe 3 days later. So you're trying to get to business, you're trying to get going, and then the process is a little lengthier with Penske. But then they have certified mechanics to look over your truck, and I felt good about the process of going and purchasing my first truck through Penske. Now, the second place I looked at was Enterprise. I really like Enterprise process. They actually have an account manager in my particular city. I reached out, we was having conversations. When they had a truck available, they would call me and say, hey, this particular truck is available. Do you want to come look at it? And so it was that more hands-on experience that I had with Enterprise. So Penske, Enterprise, and then another place where I found another one of my trucks is my personal network. I start asking friends, hey, do you know anybody who's looking to sell a box truck? And you'll be surprised that you may not think a person that's in your network know anyone, but you don't know who they know. So I will also say, hey, ask your personal network. That's how I found another one of my box trucks. Now, again, box trucks are in high demand, so they're extremely difficult to find. So another non-traditional way to finding your box trucks, look at these moving companies. A lot of companies are downsizing and they're trying to offload some of their assets. Call these moving companies, ask them, hey, are you guys trying to get rid of some of your box trucks? And if so, I would like to purchase one from you. And again, what are you purchasing? A 26-foot box truck with the lift gate, 26,000 gross vehicle weight or less. Okay, that's that one. Okay, next, how to finance. How to finance. Well, obviously you got the first option is pay cash. You can go and negotiate, and I'm sure if you're paying cash, you can negotiate the sales price down because you're going to pay cash up front. Now, if you don't have cash, you got three ways to finance. You can go traditional or non-traditional. Traditional means you go to your bank, you got your major banks as, Bank of America, Chase, Regions of the world, right? Now, if you're new, it's very difficult to get financing through the traditional banks. They want you to be up and running for at least 24 months, up to 2 years or more, right? Now, the non-traditional routes, Balboa Capital. That's who I finance my trucks through, Balboa Capital. Another place where I finance my trucks through is Navitas Credit Corp. Now, once you get into that world and that space, you'll find out there are many non-traditional lenders out there willing to finance your equipment. Those are two that I currently use. And then another way to finance your box truck is seller financing. What is seller financing? Meaning that you own the truck and I come to you and say, hey, I need to purchase a truck. I cannot finance it. Will you seller finance it? That means I pay you a monthly amount that we agreed upon with the interest rate and a set term. It could be 5 years or 6 years. So that's how you get into the box trucks business. And those are the three main points that I want to leave you with. Again, where you find them, what type of equipment, and how you finance. If you guys have any questions, please drop them in the comment section. Again, please don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. I look forward to sharing more content with you guys soon.